boys and girls, welcome back to Children's Liturgy of the Word. Do you know what season we're in? We're in the Easter season. We have a change of color. You see the nice bright white? All right, now I have to tell you something. We are still in the Easter season. I know Easter happened on a Sunday, but we celebrate Easter for 50 days, okay? So remember we had Lent and it was like 40 days and it was the sacrifice and suffering, and that was tough and that was hard. But now we are getting into the Easter season and it is still going. It does not stop with Easter Sunday. All right, so talk to your parents about all the wonderful things that are going on, all the things that came to our church during this time. And remember, it is still going, okay? And you're gonna see these colors for the next couple Sundays. All right, now I want you to sing our opening song with us. Here we go. Come into his presence with thanksgiving in our hearts and give him praise, and give him praise. Come into his presence with thanksgiving in our hearts, our voices raised, our voices raised. Give glory and honor and power unto him, Jesus, the name above all names. Sing that last part. Jesus, the name above all names. All right, boys and girls, I want you to quiet your bodies, quiet your mouths, quiet your minds, and open up your ears and your heart to the word of the Lord. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to John. May the words of the Lord be on my mind and on my lips and in my heart. Jesus said to his disciples, I have loved you, just as my Father has loved me. So make sure that I keep on loving you. If you obey me, I will keep loving you, just as my Father keeps loving me, because I have obeyed him. I have told you this to make you as completely happy as I am. Now I tell you to love each other as I have loved you. The greatest way to show love for friends is to die for them. And you are my friends if you obey me. The Gospel of the Lord.
Good morning, friends. I am so excited to be here with you again, celebrating the 6th Sunday of Easter. That's right, we're still in Easter, and I just love it. I have a question for you. Who knows what this is? I bet you all know what this is. Do you want to see what's inside? We're going to have to wait a little bit. We'll check it out later. Think about what your favorite gift was. What is something that you got that you think is the best gift ever? Tell me what it is. Very, very nice. Very nice. Well, who gave it to you? Awesome. I bet that person loves you a lot. Well, when we love someone, like our family and our friends, we like to do things for them, right? We like to buy them gifts. We like to help them out when they're in need. And we really just like to spend time with them, right? In today's gospel from John, we hear from Jesus. And Jesus tells us how much he loves us. He says that he loves us as the Father loves him. He tells us that the greatest love that we can give someone is to lay down their life for their friend. That's the greatest love that anyone could show, is to lay down one's life for one's friend. And that's exactly what Jesus did for us. When he died on the cross, he took on all of our sins and to save us. And he did that because he knew that if he didn't do that, we would be separated for eternity from God. And he loved us so much that he could not bear for that to happen. So he took on all of our sins. He gave up his life and laid down his life to save ours. Jesus tells us to remain in his love. We must follow his commandments and keep his commandments. The commandment that he talks about specifically in this gospel is to love others as he loves us. Let me say that again. The commandment he wants us to follow today in this gospel is to love others as he loves us. Now, he doesn't expect us to lay down our life for other people, but he wants us to show other people the love he has for us. What are some things that you can do in your life to show others Jesus' love? What about in your family? What are some things you could do? And with your friends, with the kids at school, even with strangers, we can show love to anyone. Really, we can, especially Jesus' love, we can show that to anyone. Remember when Jesus was going through his passion, there were so many people who were treating him badly. And you know what? Even during that time when they were hurting him and he was suffering, he still loved them. And that's important for us to remember too, that even when people don't show us love, we can choose to show them love. And that's what Jesus wants us to do. And when we obey that commandment and we follow that commandment, we remain in love, in his love. One of my favorite saints that I want to tell you about is Saint Maximilian Kolbe. He was a priest who lived during the time of World War II. And he was captured by the German soldiers, and he was put into prison with a lot of other people, a lot of Jewish people and others. And he was there. One of the people that he was with was this father and husband. He was a man who had been captured. He was there with his family, with his wife. And one day the German soldiers came and said, "We're taking you. You are going to be killed." He told this man that he was going to be killed. And he was so worried because his wife and his children would be left alone. And St. Maximilian Kolbe said, "Take me instead. I want to take his place." And I just love that he was so brave and so loving, and he did exactly what Jesus did. He laid down his life for this other man. And he didn't even know him that well, but he gave that ultimate sacrifice and showed his ultimate love just like Jesus did for us. Well, I think it's time to open the gift. Let's see what's in here. It is a beautiful crucifix. And this gift reminds us of Jesus' amazing love and the greatest love that anyone could show anyone else, and that is to lay down their life for another person. And when we see this crucifix, we can remember this amazing love that Jesus had for us and remember to love others like that. Jesus wants us to have joy and to be happy, and he promises us that he will give us that joy when we stay close to him and when we love others like he loved us. I hope you have a great week and that you are able to show Jesus' love to as many people as you can this week.
Well, boys and girls, we are in the middle of our Easter season. All right, so Easter season, we have the white, right? We are celebrating Easter for 50 days. It's not just that one Sunday, Easter Sunday. And throughout this season, we're going to learn all about what Jesus told the disciples to go out and do. And I want you to pray on that. And I'm going to send you away with our blessing song, okay? Here we go. May God bless and keep you. May God's face shine on you. May God be kind to you and give you peace. Sing it again. May God bless and keep you. May God's face shine on you. May God be kind to you and give you peace. And you're going to hear all about how Jesus is telling his disciples that you need to have a relationship with God and to be with God and obey God. And we do that through prayer. All right, so you can go and sing this to yourself each night and build those relationships as we go throughout our whole Easter season. See you next time.